Hey guys, it's Sydney,
And Megan.
And Andy.
and it's a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
This is so odd for us.
Good to see you, ladies.
I know. Dad, if you would
Yes.
have seen us 2 hours ago, you would have thought this wasn't possible.
Rough night last night.
It was a rough night, to say the least,
For some,
for some.
really only for one.
For me,
Oh, okay. That's what I.
in my defense, I'm on medication right now, and it says not to drink, but I was
What
like,
kind of
oh,
medication are you on?
it'll be fine. It's an antibiotic.
Yeah, you
So
should kind of pay attention to that stuff,
well,
man.
we were at the table and everyone was like, all right, it's a gamble here. Like they say that, like it legally they have to say that. I fear it wasn't for legal reasons. You really should not drink on medication.
Well, you probably shouldn't drink heavily on medication.
Yeah,
That's one of the things I keep telling you, and you just don't listen. Moderation is the key to everything.
it is. But what
Yeah.
are you supposed to do when you're at the wine bar?
I guess you're going to just drink till you're not feeling good the next day.
Yeah. Well, I feel great now. Fresh as a daisy, ready for the day. Excited to talk
All right.
sports, see what happens. So I would say the most exciting news in the week has to be Brandon Graham stepping up and coming back.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did
I mean,
you
last,
see that coming? Ever?
well, I didn't I didn't really think it was going to happen. Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't really think he was coming back. I mean, the way he went out, it just seemed like there was no reason to come back.
Hmm.
Yeah, I get it. He probably still has more to prove, and yeah.
And we could use him.
Well, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. You asked if I saw it happening,
Well, yeah.
and you always kind of think if things go bad, like you thought when Jason Kelsey retired, things went bad on the offensive line, that they could talk him out of it. So there's always that in the back of your mind. But yeah, Brandon went out with the perfect story.
He did.
He really did.
Yeah.
I think
So
he just has FOMO.
yeah, well, I mean, I just think he wants to play. Like when
Yeah.
you hear, I know you guys don't listen to sports talk, and there's a lot of old players or former players on the radio, and they all say they wish they could do it. I just saw a small interview with Michael Jordan saying that if he could, he would put the shorts on and he would love to play. He's
Yeah.
like 60 years old. He's been done for 20 some years.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I guess
Imagine
you could
loving
see it
something
coming.
that much.
Excuse me.
I said, imagine loving something that much.
It's got to be like a rush though. Like the chase, the winning, the crap, like you probably can't
The
even
whole
imagine what that feels like.
no,
Yeah.
they're a
Yeah.
special. Pro athlete is a special. It's a special breed. There's only so many of them in the world.
You know,
Yeah,
this
and to
is
be
kind
that
of
athletically skilled, yeah.
this is kind of related, kind of unrelated, but I was playing the game of life a couple weeks ago, and it was like the new version. And I didn't choose, I chose not to go to college, and the job that I randomly picked was an athlete. You would think lucky me, right? Like I'm lucking out. Like I didn't go to college and I'm going to be making so much money. Guess how much I was making as an athlete?
What sport?
It didn't specify. $50,000.
What would the male version have made?
Good point.
True.
Maybe we should
So,
call them up.
that's what you would have to figure out, right? Like, so an athlete that goes to college is probably going to make more.
Okay, but $50,000.
Well, I guess you could be in like the minors.
Maybe
You
I
could
was.
be, you could be, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Anyway, all right, let's get on to the Vikings game. So, the first thing I want to say about that is Jalen Hurts played an incredible game and he needs to be talked about more.
I think he's talked about enough. I mean,
I don't think
unfortunately, I just think that people need to calm down. Like I said last week, I
what?
I said last week that you just gotta let it relax. Like everyone was so right. I just thought that he had a great game. Like let's not get carried away. I mean, the offense in the first half had three and outs, and
Yeah.
then they only scored once in the first half.
And was that on the pick six or no?
No, the pick six
Was in the
was in the
first
first
of
half,
the
but
defense.
that wasn't the offense that did
Yeah.
that. That was the defense. So the offense
Fun.
scored one time, had one good drive in the first half, and they had two or three good drives in the second half. What you're really noticing is their offensive line is beat up, and they go how that line goes.
Hmm.
So against the Vikings, they had one of their better games. Barkley was getting bigger runs. They
Yeah.
were mixing it up a little bit, but the offensive line seemed to play a little better. I mean, it just so you really need to figure out a way how to win and get them healthier.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say injuries seemed to be a very big component last week.
It's a big thing every week. I
Now
mean,
it's trickling into this week.
the week they played the Giants in New York, Jalen Carter was out because of a heel. They lost Mitchell. They lost, but every team goes through this. It's not like the Eagles are the only team getting injured. Every team has injuries.
Yeah.
And that's where, the next man up,
I love Carter.
Jalen Carter.
Yeah, I do.
How could you
He,
not?
one guy on the team I would be like petrified of. Like, I would not want to be anywhere near that guy.
Why?
He's a big, scary, not in real life, playing the
He
game.
he seems like he's not a nice person when he's on the field.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
be scared.
Which is awesome. He's got that attitude. He's got
Really
And
random, but I was watching a video of Tom Brady. I don't know why. I sometimes dabble in random things, but he was listing all of the people he didn't like when they tackled him.
And he was
And
one.
I feel like Jalen Carter would have been on that list.
I'm sure he would have.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because when you watch them hitting Hurts or Wentz,
mhm.
It was
Wentz was in
bad.
severe pain. Like you
No,
could see it in his face. Now Carson's old and beat up, man.
he
Like
is.
he should have walked away. He's old and beat
Yeah,
up. His
he needs to
injury,
be
you could
done.
see he moves. He moves like he's older than I am.
Yeah. The announcers kept saying like basically, holy shit, this guy is like really taking a beating. He took a
Yeah.
beating. He
I
looked
mean, on the
bad.
pick
I felt
six,
bad for
on the
him.
pick
I
six
did
is the
too.
perfect example.
And I didn't
Carter broke
see,
through, laid him out, and he forced that throw. That was all. That was all because Carter made a great play.
Carson did an interview and was talking about the Eagles, but I didn't watch it to hear what he said. Did anyone?
I'm sure they talked about when him and Jalen were on that.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume by now any of that animosity is,
Gone. Yeah.
yeah. You know, you can't blame Jalen for what happened
No.
after the Super Bowl. You can only blame the people up and above.
Mm-hmm.
So Carson's issue should really be with Howie, Jeff, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the AJ Brown of it all. So he had a great game. They
Yeah,
were,
they both. I mean, both of them receivers
yeah,
had a great game.
it was good. And now he is out this week against the Giants for said hamstring injury, but I'm hearing some people are speculating that's not real.
So
True.
he's been.
Go ahead, Don.
Excuse me, Max.
No, I said who's speculating.
People on the internet.
Oh.
So So he's been doing like all year or the past couple years where he sends out these cryptic tweets. Now I don't read his tweets because I'm not on that stuff, and I think that's what's really killing sports today is these athletes get these little things in their mind, and they could just go to some whatever you call those platforms
Mm-hmm.
and print and write something up, send something out, and people are just like, you know, wondering what it means, this and that. So he on Monday or whatever day Brandon decided they announced he was coming back. He tweeted out used but not being used, something like that. Some whatever that means. I don't know what it means. Luckily, I don't really care what they say. I care how they play.
Of
So a
course.
lot of people all year have been speculating that AJ wants at a Philly because let's be honest, he's not talked about like Jalen and and Saquon like last year. Now them two guys got it, and this year all the talk is what's wrong with Jalen? Why can't he do this? Why can't And AJ just seems like the kind of kid that wants you to talk about him.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think he's out on injury? Let's just,
Yeah,
Megan? I think so too.
I think
I
he's a
don't think.
competitor. He's out on injury. Now, one thing does not make the other thing not true, right?
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
you know, I mean, the trade deadline is like, I think November 4th, so that's coming up. So, some people could speculate, did the Eagles want him to sit out because they're thinking about trading him and they don't want him injured before the deadline?
Do you think that is going to happen?
Why? Hey,
That's
man.
kind of making my stomach hurt.
Well, it should.
I think it could happen.
Anything's
Guys,
possible. That's what I'm
guys.
saying. Like, anything is possible. If he's unhappy, he's unhappy.
Yeah.
And if they deem him to be a distraction to what they're doing, they might find it better to say, okay,
Why are you
let's just,
zooming out?
huh?
And new players also like, will they reach out to other teams to get
They're
traded?
not allowed to. They're not allowed to do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, teams aren't allowed to reach out to players. Players aren't. You're under contract.
Hmm.
So a team can reach out to another team and inquire about getting a player or making a trade, but they can't go to the player and say, "Would you want to come play for us?"
Makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's in season, and when you're under contract, when you're a free agent, they might say, "Go and talk to some teams, see what you can get, and come back to us, and we'll see if we can match it or what we can do." So I don't know. I hope that. Like, I just think normally you don't see big trades like that in the season. That's normally right before the draft or right after the draft, stuff like that. So we'll see, man. I think he's just if he's got a bad hamstring, they could have him off this week,
Mm-hmm.
bye week next week, and that's
Okay.
2 weeks of. So we'll see.
All right. Anyone else have anything to say about the Vikings game?
Great game.
So yeah,
Okay. So let's talk about the World Series. So the Blue Jays and the Dodgers are currently playing in the World Series. And fun little fact, Trey Yesavage, who pitches for the Blue Jays and had an insane year, is like a hometown guy. He's from our area. We went to high school together. Well, not together, but same high school.
Wow. Went to high school with him.
Val, yes, who's not here, graduated the same year as him.
that's incredible.
He pitched the first game of last night and did pretty good from what I've heard.
Yeah, he did. He
Watch.
did. Yeah, he didn't look bad. I mean, he didn't. I don't think he pitched into the fifth, so he didn't get a decision. Yeah, but he pitched 4 innings. I think he gave up 2 runs. But yeah, for a kid that's
20.
22, 23 years old who started his season off in the lower part, the bottom of the barrel
Mhm.
of baseball, to be pitching game one of the World Series, that's got to
Crazy.
be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So good for him, man.
Good for him.
Good for him. Yeah, that's awesome. They got a
Um,
giant win.
yeah, I was gonna say they won.
I mean, I can't root for that team. Even though Dan is a giant Blue Jays fan, I can't root for the Blue Jays. I can't root for the Dodgers.
Dad, you have to pick one, and now I'm rooting for the Blue Jays.
I
I
had
don't have
two
to pick anything.
things.
I can do whatever I want. I don't have to root for either of them teams.
Are you a hometown hater?
You are being a hometown
I'm
hater.
happy for this kid. I'm happy for this kid, right? But I don't root for other teams to win championships. That's not what I do. You
Okay.
know that, and you're not supposed to either.
Okay, I'm not rooting for anyone, but somebody's going to win, so I would rather one team win over another team. That doesn't mean I'm rooting for them.
I agree.
But
Someone's gonna win,
you
Dad.
can sugarcoat it anyway. I
I
understand
can't
someone's going to
watch
win.
the Dodgers win another World
I
Series.
can't either. And the Dodgers beat us, so that should be the last thing you want to see. Maybe, actually, Dad, this is a little bit wrong of you that you wouldn't
do
rather.
I watch? Do I watch the Super Bowl?
No.
No,
Okay.
but if the Cowboys were in it and then like the Bills, I feel like I know you would prefer the Bills to win.
So
Got him.
I don't. I don't. But I won't root for either team because I
But
would.
you can have a preference on who wins.
I don't. I try. I don't think so.
He
You're
can't
lying.
speak.
I know you're lying.
Hey, I
He
don't
is.
give a
All
thing.
right, we're gonna move
I
on.
would root for. I would not root for the Bills, but I would hope. I would. I would not be mad if
That's
the Bills
all we're
won.
saying.
How's that?
All we're
I would not be mad if the Bills won. I,
All right, squashed. It's
Okay.
settled.
but I could care less about who wins this World Series.
And
That's
that's fair. So the Sixers started their season and they won
Yeah,
against,
DJ Edgecombe, huh?
I don't know anything about anything
Me neither.
in regards to basketball.
So he scored 34 points in his debut, the third highest in NBA history
Oh
for
wow.
for a rookie. Yeah,
Well, that's awesome.
He's on our
yeah,
team.
yeah.
It is.
He's on our team.
Okay. What's his
Max, he had 40 points. They got a win. They were down. They were
That
down
was
like
Joel.
Joel didn't have a great game. He looks old and
Uh,
beat up. He looks like Carson
he is
moving around.
person
Yeah,
equivalent.
yeah. He's old and beat up. So
He's only
I
got a
think.
couple weeks left to play.
Well, let's hope he can get himself in a little better shape and start loosening things up.
The Flyers. What's been going on there?
So the Flyers have started their season. I think they're like 6 games in. I think they're 2-3-1.
They're
So
playing tonight.
they play tonight. The Sixers play tonight.
Big night.
Yeah, the Union play tomorrow against Chicago at home.
So what do you think
First in
about
the
that?
3-game series. Oh, I think they should win the series. They're the better team. They've been the best team in the league all year long, which is
Mhm.
incredible considering they have a new coach. I think they have a legitimate chance of making it, to the
Who?
championship round.
Who are we talking about?
The Union.
Oh, okay.
I know you'll be on every pass tomorrow.
We got a big weekend in sports, Dad.
Yeah. I'll be listening to the game on my way home
Yeah, when does the Union play?
tomorrow at 5:30.
Okay. So now let's talk about tomorrow. It's a big, big Sunday.
Yeah,
It's a must
Big.
win.
It is a must win. I totally agree with that, Meg.
I agree with that statement. It's
It
not only a must win, like they have to look
good.
good doing it
Absolutely. Do we
because
think AJ being out is going to impact this game?
I think it could.
of course it impacts the game. It impacts the offense.
Yeah.
It puts more pressure on Devontae and Barkley and Goddard and the kid from Penn State. What's his name? You know what? Dotson. Yeah, he's gonna have to have a bigger role, which just puts a little more pressure on everybody. And Jalen, and luckily, Jalen, like you said, he looked good last week. So let's just hope he can carry that. He's been, but the defense has been really good, and I think Jackson Dart not facing
I
Jalen Carter and Mitchell will have
just
it.
wrote his name down.
Show me.
Yeah.
Um, he looked really good against us that Thursday night game. I'm
So
scared of him.
you're what?
I'm scared of him.
Why?
He's good.
Listen,
They've been looking good.
he's
They did
he's
that loss last week was
that
crazy.
loss was crazy. But listen, all young quarterbacks when they first come out, you don't have any game film on them, so you don't really know what they're when they improvise. Yeah, you don't really know what they're going to do. And
Hmm.
what you saw last when we played them when you were there, he made crazy third down runs
Yeah.
because they didn't hold the edge and they weren't really getting pushed up the middle. He made crazy third down runs. I think you're not going to see that. I just don't think you're going to see that. I think you're going to see more of a rookie quarterback
Okay.
is what I think.
Right.
I think that the fact that the Giants, we said this, the Giants manhandled both of them lines when we played them. And I think if the Eagles are going to make a statement, they're going to manhandle the Giants this time.
I also think being in Philadelphia is really going to be an advantage for us because I
Well,
think we're
So
going to shake them up a little bit.
I just think that the fact that that game was only 2 weeks ago,
It's insane. Thank God.
it's is a reason that you can expect it. Like because I would think a lot of those guys were watching that game tape this week, realizing that was only last week. A lot of those guys got pushed around. And I would think they're not going to want to put that on tape 2 out of 3 weeks.
No, that would be insane. It's
So
a
I would think they
blow
have,
still.
yeah, you're going to see a different attitude.
With that being said,
Brandon's not playing this week.
I know,
that was a question.
Brandon.
Yeah, he's not playing this week.
And there's someone else is injured, someone pretty big.
Hmm.
I forget who I saw. I
Let me
guess it
see.
can't be that crazy.
No, it might be.
Anyway, so what, Dad, you'll be there. Unfortunately, we can't make it. So you're probably jazzed up. Kelly Green week. That's exciting. I know he
I
does.
don't know if I have anything, Kelly Green.
You want to borrow my jersey?
Nah, I don't wear jerseys.
Would you wear a jersey if we got your last name on the back of it?
No.
He would hate that.
Yeah, no.
I know.
All right, Meg, what's your prediction for tomorrow?
When, well, the last time I said they were going to squash them like 33-3 or something.
So what do you think the score
The
will
same thing.
be? All right. 33-3. I love that, Megan. I'm going win. I think I'm gonna go 28-7.
I know. I do feel like they're going to
Hi,
get one.
Irene.
Hi, Irene.
Say hello.
Greenie.
Go Eagles. Woo!
Dad, what's your prediction?
So I was thinking earlier, they were going to beat them pretty bad. But now, no way, Jack. I'm thinking right around like 24, 13, 24,
Oh,
17. Like,
okay, so kind of close.
yeah, well, I think it's going to take them. It's going to take them a little bit of time to figure out not having AJ.
I think Saquon's gonna like pop off.
I kind of think so too. He
I
needs
If he
to.
pops off, then
He
that would be
needs to.
fantastic. You
Yeah,
know,
I think
I
he's
felt so
great.
bad for him
I just think the
that Thursday
defense is
night
going
game.
to pop off. Why did
Yeah,
you feel bad for him? Listen,
he
don't
had
feel
a
bad for him.
game and he was going back to the place that treated him like dirt.
They didn't treat him like dirt. They paid him.
He's fine.
He'll be okay. He's got something to work through. Listen. I think the struggles now will benefit him down the road.
Okay.
You know,
Perspective.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what you guys think about this game, the Commanders Chiefs game.
I don't know anything about
I'm
it.
sorry.
I think the Commanders are gonna beat them. I mean that.
I
I
think
can't even say I care because I don't really want either to win.
I
I
think
don't either, but
it's
I
not
always
about
think
wanting someone to win. I think she just wants someone to lose.
yeah, that's always my motive.
That's fair.
So I don't really know. I think the Chiefs are going to smoke them. No Jaden Daniels.
You?
Yeah.
Smoke.
I'm sorry to say, like, I think we were wrong. The Chiefs are a Brazilian team, and they look like the best team in the AFC and a top 4 team in the whole NFL. If not, even though the record doesn't show it, right now they're playing that way.
Okay. If that's
Sorry,
the
Sid.
deal, you're entitled to your opinion, but we'll see tomorrow. I can't believe this is all happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is like
It's another world. There's game 2 tonight of the World Series.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch.
night. Nah.
Doesn't affect me.
She's got plans.
All right.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
I actually don't plan to move from the couch at all today.
That's a perfect plan.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, that's a perfect plan.
So what time are you leaving tomorrow, Dan?
Early.
What time?
Like 10 answer.
Who's driving the bus?
5.
Okay. All right, that'll be great for you. You gonna have
Who's
a fun
driving
day?
the bus, Max?
You're driving.
Who's driving the bus? You have to take pictures.
I'll be all over it.
No, you won't.
You should text Brownie.
Okay, I'll let him know.
I gave him my ticket for tomorrow, so I'm not even going in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his daughter's going.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cute.
So you'll watch in the parking lot?
Yeah.
On that TV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be all right.
I just don't want to feel like I did that Thursday. I will not be able to handle it.
I felt really bad for you.
Me?
Why?
Being there, that's rough.
Megan, it was, it's like I have war flashbacks. It was
it worse than losing in Dallas?
by a landslide. So much worse than losing in Dallas.
That's crazy.
Dallas was horrendous, man.
It was one of the most humbling experiences of my entire life.
Dallas was horrendous.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I think your problem was when we went to Dallas, we weren't feeling we were going to Dallas after a loss, a horrible loss to the Niners.
Yeah.
And we were coming off of a loss at the Super Bowl.
It was a different year.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think you have more bravado than Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to never feel that
Well,
way.
listen, you just
We're
they're not going to win every game,
I
and
know that.
sometimes they lose big games, and it's going to hurt.
And I fear, well, I mean, we'll talk about Green Bay, but I'm just, I
Well,
think
when you go, listen, when
we'd
you
have to
go,
take a year off.
when you go away, you should try and get yourself set up for. It's hard to win on the road.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't, you can't,
So if you want to get a win on the road, you got to try and find a team that you think they're definitely going to beat.
yeah.
Like last year, you would have thought they were going to beat the Jets, and I think last year they lost to the Jets, or the year before. Yeah, so
You just never know.
I've seen them lose on the road more than I've seen them win.
Yeah, and I think that could be reality.
I think I've only seen they won in New Orleans, they won at the Meadowlands,
SoFi.
and the win against the Rams are the only 3 wins.
That's crazy, Dad.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
yeah.
What's the Meadowlands?
It's where the Jets and Giants used to play.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been real.
Okay, have a
Tomorrow
great day,
will
ladies.
be an
Be careful.
interesting day. Love
Love
Go
you.
you.
Birds.
Go
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 Birds.
birds.
birds. Stay
Bye.
safe, Dad.
Go Union. All right, love you. Be careful.
Love you.
Bye,
Bye.
Irene.
Thanks for listening.
Bye, Irene. See you. Look at her.
Get me out
Bye.
of here.
All right,
Bye.
love you. Say.
Love